Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are having an amazing weekend. Today video, I'm gonna be making okra soup with healthy banku. So that was my meat, my jalapeno pepper. I got my shrimps, tomatoes, and then red onion. I'm gonna go ahead and put the tomatoes on the meat with the onions too, and also added the jalapenos. So the leaves I have there is jute leaves, or some call it okra leaves. And then I added a lot of salt. And then I put my Goya seasoning on top of it. That's spinach. And then I turn the stove on to medium. So I already washed the jute leaf, so I just dump it into the pan, and then I'm gonna be adding a little bit of water on there and then have it cook. I'm just gonna leave it on there for the okra or the jute leaves to cook, and then the meat to also simmer. In about 10-15 minutes, I just stir the jute leaf and also stir my meat. So this is a simple way of making okra soup. You can choose to boil the vegetable in a different saucepan, but I wanted it the fastest way. So I then went ahead and added okra, and then 1 cup of water. Well, I went ahead and added another cup of water. So that's my limestone or cão. That's in my language. Okay, so now that the veggies are all cooked, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it and then dump it over into the meat. So yeah, I'm taking the onions, the pepper, the tomatoes, and then ginger out from it and then blend it. So it is all blended. Then I went ahead and pour it in, and I also added tomato paste. And then stir it. So it seems there wasn't enough salt, so I added more to it. So I'm going to go ahead and blend the okra leaves and the okra just to make it smooth. So I blended it and then pour it into the saucepan again, and then let it sit on the warm up. So I went ahead and blend my shrimps. And just dump it into the okra. It just make it smells good and taste better. Okay, so now the okra is done, and also my tomato sauce is done. Like I said earlier on, we're gonna be making healthy banku. So what I'm gonna be using is an oatmeal. So I measured 2 cups of oat. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that 2 cups of oat with spinach. Yeah. So like you can see, I'm just dumping my spinach in there, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of water just to help blend. I already have hot water on the stove, so I just put a little bit of water, but later on I added more water, like more, not like a lot of water, but enough to help it blend, because I was having issue blending it. Okay, so it's all blended up. It's so smooth. So here I am trying to measure a little bit of water. You have to be careful with water because it's oat and you don't want it to be porridge. We are trying to get a banku from the oat, so don't use a lot of water or it's gonna be oatmeal porridge and not banku. So yeah, you keep stirring. Well, you need that muscle, so
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.
if you can see, it's turning thicker.
Light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you.
So usually you use cornmeal or let's say corn flour to do banku. That's the original way, but there's a lot of starch and it's a lot of carbohydrates. So I am just trying to substitute a for a better fiber. So I'm using oat. It tastes really well and it's very healthy. So if you're kind of looking for a healthy version of banku, I will recommend you do what I'm doing right now because it's very healthy. And like oat has a lot of fiber, so you're not just stuck with starchy food, but this is high in fiber. And then I have the spinach, which is your green, which is added to it. So as you can see, soft banku is almost done. Okay, so I went ahead and put a little bit of salt in there and then added a few water and then left it for about a minute just to melt the salt. And then came back and stir it. So it's now ready to be served. So I'm just gonna roll it or shape it in like a round shape or oval, whatever you call it. I don't know why I am doing it so hard and then being all goofy about it, dancing and all that. But I'm just having fun doing it. I don't know if I'm doing cardio or whatever. Okay, so I'm now ready to serve. Here am I dishing the okra. You see how smooth it is? And it smells so good because of the shrimp that I blended and added to it. I guess I was looking for my ladle. All right, and then I am dishing the tomato sauce or the soup. And then voila, that's the final look. You see that healthy banku is made out of oatmeal. That's a great substitute for a corn flour. You're looking good. Now let's dig into it. You see, very soft and healthy. So Madam Chef is tasting her own food. As you can see the reaction, I am giving myself 5 star. That was so good. It tastes so good. Thank you so much for watching me. And I hope you learned something out from this. Substitute the corn flour for oat, and then you will get a lot of fiber out from it instead of just carbohydrate. Tune in next week for my next video. Bye, and I love you guys.